Objective Geology, multiple choice questions with answers. This is the solved question paper of Technical Assistants Hydrogeology 2011 question paper, and I hope this solved paper is useful for various competitive exams like CSR, NETGATE, GSI and other exams. Welcome to set 3. Coming to the first question. The science of geodesy deals with A. Age of the rocks, B. Topography of the Earth's surface, C. Measurement of dimensions of the Earth, C. Measurement of seismic wave velocities. The science of geodesy deals with the measurement of dimensions of the Earth. So geodesy is the science of measuring and understanding the Earth's shape, orientation, gravity and other properties. It's a branch of geophysics that is used in many applications including navigation, climate research and disaster prevention as well. Next question. Minor earthquakes are mostly of A. Shallow focus, B. Intermediate focus, C. Deep focus and D. Not related to depth. Minor earthquakes are mostly of shallow focus. So minor earthquakes, they are usually shallow focus earthquakes with magnitude of 1 to 5 and they are often not at all felt because they are small or occur underwater. However, they can still cause damage at the surface. So minor earthquakes are mostly of shallow focus. A is the correct option. Next question. Mid-Atlantic Ridge System is an area of A. Shear plate boundary, B. Plate is consuming, C. Plate accretion, D. Parallel plate boundary. Mid-Atlantic Ridge System, it is an area of plate accretion or it is the process of creating new plate material. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge, also known as MAR, it is a divergent plate boundary where the two tectonic plates move apart, creating new ocean floor. So Mid-Atlantic Ridge System, it is an area of plate accretion. C is the correct option. Next question. Highest pressure in the Earth's crust is encountered in A. Mid-oceanic ridge, B. Oceanic rises, C. Oceanic trenches, D. Island arcs. Highest pressure in the Earth crust is encountered in oceanic trenches. Oceanic trenches, they experience the highest pressure in the Earth's crust. The pressure at the bottom of the deepest point in the ocean, that is the Challenger Deep, it is about 12,400 tons per square meter. So this is more than 1,000 times the pressure at the surface of the ocean. So highest pressure in the Earth's crust is encountered in oceanic trenches. C is the correct option. Next question. Coral reefs are concretions of A. Calcium carbonate, B. Sodium chloride, C. Calcium sulfate, D. Potassium carbonate. Coral reefs are concretions of calcium carbonate. So coral reefs are made up of calcium carbonate. It is a substance that forms thin layers to create a living mat over a skeleton. And the calcium carbonate, it is secreted by coral polyps, which are the organisms that build the coral reefs. So coral reefs are concretions of calcium carbonate. A is the correct option. Next question. Thin crust of the earth is present in A. Oceanic area, B. Sedimentary basins, C. Mobile belts, D. None of the above. Thin crust of the earth is present in the oceanic area. The Earth's oceanic crust, it is a thin layer of the rock that is found beneath the world's oceans, and it is made up of basaltic rocks and it is usually about 7 kilometers thickness. Next question. In the plate tectonic theory, the plates are made up of A. Continental crust only, B. Continental crust and oceanic crust, C. Continental crust, oceanic crust and lower parts of mantle, D. Continental crust, oceanic crust and outer parts of upper mantle. In the plate tectonic theory, the plates are made up of continental crust, oceanic crust and outer parts of upper mantle. D is the correct option. Next question. A typical active margin of the earth is A. A trench and island arc along its oceanic side, B. A trench and island arc along its landward side, C. A trench along its oceanic side and an island arc along its landward side, and D. An island arc on its oceanic side and a trench on the landward side. So the correct option is a typical active margin of the earth is a trench and island arc along its oceanic side. A typical active margin of the earth is a trench and island arc on the oceanic side. A is the correct option. Next question. The plate boundary at Western Pacific Ocean is A. Consuming plate, B. Diverging plate, C. Accreting plate and D. Converging plate. The plate boundary at the Western Pacific Ocean, it is a consuming plate. The plate boundary at the Western Pacific Ocean, it is consuming plates through subduction process, and this process it is happening at convergent plate boundaries around 3/4 of the Pacific parameter. Next question. Hawaiian Islands are formed by A. Intraplate volcanism, B. Mid-oceanic ridge volcanism, C. Continental volcanism, and D. Geosynclinal volcanism. Hawaiian Islands are formed by intraplate volcanism. This is also known as the hotspot volcanism. The Hawaiian Islands are formed by such hot spot, so which is occurring in the middle of the Pacific plate. So Hawaiian Islands are formed by intraplate volcanism. A is the correct option. Next question. East African rift volcanism is an example of A. Sequence faulting, B. Swarm of joints, C. Transform joints, and D. Divergent plate boundary. So East African rift system or East African volcanism, it is an example of divergent plate boundary. The East African Rift Valley, it is a developing divergent plate boundary where the African tectonic plate, it is splitting into two smaller plates, and this process, it causes volcanic activity which further creates mountains and lakes. So East African Rift volcanism is an example of divergent plate boundary. D is the correct option. Next question. Continental terrace includes A. Continental shelf, B. Continental slope, C. Continental shelf and slope, D. Continental shelf, slope and rise. So continental terrace, it includes continental shelf, slope and rise. The continental terrace, it is a sediment and rock that underlies these features. So D is the correct option. Next question. Geosynclines characterized by the absence of volcanic rocks are known as A. Eugeosynclines, B. Myogeosynclines, C. Autogeosynclines, D. Exogeosynclines. So geosynclines which are characterized by the absence of volcanic rocks are known as myogeosynclines. Myogeosynclines are areas of sedimentation that form along the passive margin of a continent, and they are made up of shallow water sediments such as sandstones, limestones, and shales. So B. Myogeosynclines is the correct option. Next question. The Indian plate separated from the Gondwana during the age of A. Upper Jurassic, B. Upper Cretaceous, C. Triassic, and D. Eocene. The Indian plate separated from the Gondwana during the age of Upper Jurassic. The breakup of Gondwana began the early Jurassic around 167 million years ago. So A. Upper Jurassic is the correct option. Next question. V-shaped valley is an indicative of A. Mature stage of the stream, B. Old stage of the stream, C. Youthful stage of the stream, and D. Both youthful and the mature stage of a stream. So V-shaped valley is an indicative of youthful stage of the stream. These are associated with the gorges, canyons, and a canyon is a steep-walled V-shaped valley which is cut by a river through resistant rocks, and such valleys, they often occur in the upper courses of the rivers where the stream has a strong base. So V-shaped valley is an indicative of youthful stage of the stream. Next question. Incel bugs are A. Weathered residual hills, B. Uplifted hills, C. Flat-topped hills, D. Oval-shaped hills. So incel bugs are weathered residual hills, and which they stand above the surrounding plains. And the word Inselberg, it comes from the German word Insel, meaning island, and Berg meaning mountain. So incel bugs are A. Weathered residual hills is the correct option. Next question. Hanging valleys are produced by A. Rivers, B. Glaciers, C. Winds, and D. Streams. Hanging valleys are formed by glaciers. So hanging valleys are a type of valley which is formed by the glaciers, and they are the characteristic feature of glaciated mountain topography. So B. Glaciers is the correct option. Next question. Drumlins and kettles are products of A. Glaciers, B. Rivers, C. Winds, and D. Fluvio-glaciers. Drumlins and kettles are the products of the glaciers. So they are both glacial landforms, and drumlins are smooth oval-shaped ridges, while kettles are holes which are left behind by melting of glaciers. So drumlins and kettles are products of glaciers. A is the correct option. Next question. Internal drainage can be seen in this rock formation. A. Sandstone, B. Shale, C. Granites, and D. Limestone. The correct option goes as D. Limestone. Internal drainage pattern, it can be seen in the rock formations with the different types of fractures, faults, and folds. And the pattern of the drainage in a rock formation, it depends upon the type of the rock, the structure of the rock, and the regional slope. So in limestones, all these features can be seen. So that's why internal drainage can be seen in limestones. D is the correct option. Next question. Dendritic drainage is generally shown by A. Uniform and homogeneous rocks, B. Hard rocks, C. Soft rocks, D. Limestones. Dendritic drainage pattern is generally shown by uniform and homogeneous rocks. This dendritic drainage pattern, it is formed when the river channel follows the slope of the terrain and with its tributaries resembling the branches of a tree, and it is generally shown by uniform and homogeneous rocks. Hope you have followed the content of the questions. Your suggestions are most welcome, and see you in the next video. Thank you for your time.